So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to minimize this window and we're going to go into Civil 3D. In Civil 3D you will need to turn on the Survey tab. So we will primarily be working from this tab in the following sections to come. So the first thing we need to make sure is that we are in the Civil 3D workspace. And we can tell that we are in the Civil 3D workspace because here it says Civil 3D. Another place where we can check or we can change to go into the Civil 3D workspace is this button down here. So I'm just going to click on that button and we can see that Civil 3D has a checkbox next to it indicating that we are in the Civil 3D workspace, and that is what we want. And then we need to make sure that this tool space panel over here on the left side is also up. If it's not up and it looks like this, we can turn it on by simply clicking on this button here. So I'm going to click on that, and that turns on the tool space. The other thing that we need to have turned on is the Survey tab. Right now we only have the Prospector, the Settings, and the Toolbox tab. And we really need to have the Survey tab because everything that we need to do is in the Survey tab. So we'll need to click another button, and it's going to be this button right here, right next door to the Tool Space tab. Let me draw that again. It's this button here. So I'm just going to click on that button, which turns on my Survey tab. As soon as we turn on our Survey tab, we notice that we have four kind of like major directories here. We have our survey databases, and this is where if we had any databases it would show up here under this list. We have our equipment database, we have our figure prefix database, and we have our line code set database. And these are kind of the four major requirements that we need to get set up before we can actually start importing our data.